Hi, everybody. I'm Catherine Bell, founder of the Awaken Company, and I'm with Paul Zelizer, the CEO and founder of Awarepreneurs. And what a lot of people don't know is that Paul Zelizer helped us with the launch of the Awaken Company. And today I have a question for Paul that I hope and think you will find useful. And that is, Paul, what does it mean to be an awake marketer?
Well, first of all, Catherine, it's so good to connect in this way, and thank you for doing this. We were talking before we hit the record. For anyone who doesn't know, Catherine and I have known each other for a while now. We were talking before we hit record about a company that we're both working with in different ways. And one of the things that I was saying to you is just what a pleasure it is that these leaders, they now know who they're trying to help, and they can be proactive as opposed to like sort of randomly putting a message out there. They are crisp and precise in exactly the dent they want to make in the world. And they can share things that really speak to that person, and it's working, whether it's for recruitment of employees, which they're getting much more lasered in on, or their market, which is what you've been working with them, Catherine, or what I've been working with them on is how do they tell that story in the marketplace to attract new clients. And I think that story is a good example of what awakened marketing means to me. Is we know our values, we get really clear on who we want to help, and we're really clear about why we want to help that person, as opposed to just randomly kind of putting messages out there because, I don't know, you're supposed to put pretty pictures on Instagram. You are supposed to put pretty, but everybody else is putting pretty pictures on Instagram too, or you're doing videos on YouTube. Yes, but that's just shiny object syndrome. Awakened marketing means we're clear on what I call the 4 important questions that every social entrepreneur needs to know: our why, our who, our what, our product or our service. And then we get into the how. So notice awakened marketers are going upstream and asking deeper questions before we actually get to what are those marketing strategies or action steps. And when you do that, it gets more fun, it gets easier, and it's all synced up with your purpose for being on this planet.
Thank you so much, Paul. So for everyone listening, be sure you ask yourself those 4 questions. Invitation to ask yourself those 4 questions, and you will be swimming not upstream, downstream. Everything will become easier and easier and easier. And Paul, thank you so much for sharing your wisdom with us today. It's such a privilege to be with you again.
Great to see you again, Catherine.